All right, Coach. After a week off, when everybody in the Midlands obviously took a week off, you get back into action Friday, and you had a big game against BC, which has been pushed to the end of the year. But boy, you've got an even bigger one, or a bigger challenge, I think, or just as big certainly, against Strom Thurmond, a team that you know the culture up there. You know that they're winners. You know how tough it is to win up there from you coaching previously. Yeah. It's a big challenge, isn't it?
Oh, no doubt. Strom Thurmond, I coached up there for 10 years, from 2000 to 2009. I had a lot of good memories from up there. We had a lot of success, a lot of great people and great kids. And it is a tough place to play. And so it'll be a big challenge for us. Like, I talked to kids yesterday. They're a name brand football team in this state. It don't matter where you are. If somebody says Strom Thurmond football, everybody knows, yep, they're good. They can play. And if that's where we want to get to that. And so, if we want to get to that, we got to go beat somebody like them. So that's the big challenge for us this week.
As a coach going into this game, what concerns you the most about this opponent?
Well, they're very athletic and physical as well. They have some talented players all over the field. The quarterback is very special. He can run it and throw it. He's not one-dimensional, true dual threat guy. He can sit there and make the throws all over the field, and he can also get away from you and run and break loose and score that way. So he's definitely a threat to us that we got to contain. And their D-line, I really like their D-line. They're physical and get after it, and their inside linebackers, their box people are stout and strong, and so that'll be a challenge for us up front on our offense as well.
Last time out, which again seems like it was a long time ago, back on September the 30th, you took care of Swansea 48-6, and lots of guys obviously had outstanding performances. But what is your? I know that most teams are going to face the same dilemma, obviously, because really nobody played, at least in the Midlands last week and down towards the coast. And speaking of that, did Strom Thurmond play last week?
They did not.
They did not.
Okay. They were still in school last week, which was, I guess, a good thing for them. They probably got to practice a little more than some of the rest of us, but everybody else in the region was out of school.
What would be the biggest concern after having the layoff that was unavoidable because school was out, so you couldn't practice? Well,
you worry about, you have to come out here on Monday or yesterday and knock the rust off, and because we were sitting around on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, not able to do anything. But you got to look at the silver linings and things too. And so, it's a chance for some of our guys to get rested up and bruises to heal up and things like that. And so, it's some good that comes out of it too. And hopefully our guys are a little bit fresher this week going into it.
Your player of the week this week, Darius Bell, he had 10 tackles, a sack and a half, a caused fumble, a recovered fumble against Swansea from his defensive end position. 6'2", 204, big hands. Looks like he may grow another couple of inches. This guy is really he's a stud. No other way to put it, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a force for us on the defensive line, and I think he really causes people to have to account for him when they're game planning. I've already had a couple coaches that we've played against and stuff, and even a couple we've yet to play. Mention his name whenever they're talking about us and our kids and the defense. And but he's a big guy that moves well, and he certainly can grow into being that big traditional defensive end type. And he's doing a great job for us, working hard and wreaking havoc on other people's offenses. So that's what we want him to do.
And a super kid.
Yep, great kid. Yes or no, sir. Real good kid.
All right. With I don't want to say so much on the line because it is a region opener, but let's be realistic. You're talking about a team that's obviously very, very talented, and you guys are certainly going to be in the mix for this region title, no doubt. And whoever wins this game is going to certainly have a leg up. Yep. Is that something that you talk to the kids about, or would you rather them not to even have that in their mind? Is that a motivator, or is that something you don't want them to dwell on?
Oh yeah.
How do you play that?
Well, we'll play that up. I mean, it's that they got access to the internet. They can go look at people's scores and standings and everything else. So they know. So we talk about it. We're 1-0. They're 1-0. Whoever wins is going to be 2-0, and the other one's going to be 1-1, and whoever wins is going to have a leg up on the other in winning the region. And so So it's a huge game, and you know, and up there at Strom Thurmond, that's something that they're used to doing. That's something they expect every year is to win a region championship. That's kind of your minimum expectation at Strom Thurmond High School. I know I was there, and we won a lot of them. So I promise you, they're looking at it. I mean, it's one game at a time for sure, but that's this game this week is. So this one's the most important one of the year. Next week will be after that, but right now it's this game, so it's big.
And your last region game was so long ago that I forgot about it. So it's not the region opener. You're both 1-1.
It's not quite the opener, but it seems.
But it really makes the game even bigger because you both got a win under the belt in the region.
That's right.
So yeah,
absolutely. The winner of this is going to be they'll be moving into the driver's seat, as we call it.
Yeah.
You know, for the region, whoever comes out of this one.
This is getting good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. This has been such a great story so far this year, and now it really, really, really gets good, gets interesting, gets deep, and I know for you it's probably nerve-wracking, more than you'll admit, probably.
Oh yeah, it's fun though.
Yep. All right, man. Great to see you. Can't wait to talk about this one next week and go get you a win up there against Strom Thurmond.